What is going on, guys? I'm Wedgie125 here reviewing Lucky Sponge's OP faction server, or VulcanNetwork. So, as soon as you spawn, you will see immediately that you have a ton of items in your inventory. They are all enchanted and diamond, and not only that, if you open your inventory, you get tons of other items that are very overpowered with it. This is really cool, especially since most servers nowadays only give you stone tools or iron tools. But to give you diamond enchanted tools is really amazing. It's really cool. So right off the bat, I thought, man, you're set. There's not going to be any kits, even though it's set on PMC that there would be. I was fine with that, you know. They have all this diamond stuff. And you can see clearly, though, here that the terrain is just beautiful. It's not broken at all. Nothing has been griefed, so they've obviously reset fairly early. I guess the server is new, so that's kind of expected to be clean, and it's just a cool feeling to see with the server, because most are just destroyed and griefed, and especially after you see later on what they give you that you could easily grief with. I mean, it's so easy. I know there's no warps or anything, but I don't really care at this point because the server is really new, and they haven't gotten warps set up or anything. I would request that the owner get some warps set up soon, because you know, people get bored with just regular survival and they want mini games like that. I did try some other things, looked at some commands. If you go to kits, there are so many kits, and you can get exactly what you got at the start, and that's what I was saying earlier. I didn't think you were going to get any other kits, and once I got this, I was completely shocked on how you can get this many items. You can even get one that's called Raid, and you get TNT and redstone. And that is extremely overpowered, and I really want to warn the owner, if he's watching this, to watch out for griefers with that. And unless TNT is disabled, that can become a huge weapon. Even if it is, it can still kill stuff, so I just watch people with that. Make sure they don't abuse it and put TNT everywhere. Kind of limit, I would say limit the kits. Maybe try to make some donation stuff set up. I know you're not supposed to anymore, but I'm sure you can since the server's not huge yet. Some other stuff, I mean, it's just simple. There's nothing huge other than diamond kits. I can't remember the other one that was there. But I mean, the server is just fairly simple, and I think it'd be one that's fun to play on, and you probably will see me on there later on playing a little bit of just simple Minecraft. Because I love servers that are not griefed yet and that are new, and it's fun to help the owners out, because I obviously once had a server myself, and I'm still working on it. So there's not a bunch of commands, only 3 pages, not a bunch of plugins, so it runs fairly smooth. I haven't had any problems with lag. That's the owner actually right there, or at least one of them. And I'm assuming that's why it's called VulcanNetwork, because he has his name in it. And I may be saying that wrong, but I'm not sure. He can clarify all that stuff as much as he wants. Although, a big issue that I wanted to point out was that there is no market, and I know that the server is new, but I would recommend, actually it's already built into Essentials, I would recommend getting a market set up. And since you already have Essentials, you already have an economy set up, stuff like that, money, you can already have sell commands set up, or you can just sell at the market like I do and limit the sell command to only certain people. It just helps to have an economy going for items that are so rare that some players are just never going to get them, like the end stone stuff. Some players will not be able to obtain that, so it's just good to have a market set up where they can sell stuff to obtain it from other players. I wouldn't say make just a total trade market, more of just make one that's infinite items in it that you guys run and make the prices. It is fairly simple to set up once you get the hang of it, but it might be a little slow at the beginning, so you could just do like market piece by piece. So other suggestions I have would be to get some plugins such as mini games, or make some parkour, something for people to do when they're getting bored of survival and they need something to do. Like I jump around on these trees because I'm bored while recording, because there's not too much to see, so it's just fun to have something to do every now and then. You might want world edit. I did not see that in there either. That helps a lot with building. I would recommend getting world protect, stuff like that work with world edit. Just helps a lot to have, just because it's easier to protect. The plugins all work together, but the issue is if one crashes, they all sort of crash. So yes, the server is fairly simple, and I understand why it's simple. So I would just recommend for the owner to keep working on it, and improve it the best he can. Keep adding plugins, keep working on it, building, you know, simple stuff like that, adding a market. I do have some recommendations though for the spawn area over here. I like the designs with the leaves, but I feel like it could be more alive if adding some water or sugarcane, stuff like that, a little bit more natural feel, fountains, stuff like that, just more natural feel. Just a recommendation for me, it's for the spawn. I like the lighting. Maybe add some more lighting. Try to make it look natural, like under the water around the fountains. Maybe when it's night, it would look really cool if like light was coming from under the fountains. And that's pretty much all the recommendations I have for the owner. I know this wasn't really a server review, it was more of just telling the owner what he needed to do or should do. Just my recommendations. But if any of you guys want to play on this server, the IP will be in the description below. I'll be trying to get out more server reviews soon. So thanks so much for watching, guys. 700 subscribers I hit, that is great. Yeah, can't wait for 800, and I guess I'll see you all